Welcome to the farm.
Welcome to the farm. I'm Justin. I feel like it's been a while since we've done kind of a homestead farm animal kind of update video. So we're going to do one of those today. We also have to move our turkeys because the spot they're in right now, they've been here for about a week and a half. It's getting pretty gross. We're going to pull them forward, get them on fresh grass, do some work with our pigs, and probably do a little around the homestead update and show you how things are going. Let's get these turkeys moved. So the first thing I need to do is move all the stuff out of the way so we can actually pull the tractor. I got this water tote here, water bin. When it's hot, they like to wait in that, so we keep that full for them to keep cool. Our door lock. And then inside here, we have a roost bar we put in for them. I just need to take that out so we can move. Now I just got to move the fence out of the way so I can hook the tractor up to the Gator. I pull the turkeys in short little bursts like this so they don't get stuck underneath the back of the tractor. They are not used to being moved in the tractor yet. We've only moved them once or twice since they've been on a pasture. So once they get a little more used to it, it'll be a lot easier to move them and it'll be a lot more smooth. Now that the turkeys are out, happy on fresh grass, let's get them water and feed. So I think the turkeys are growing nicely. They've gotten pretty big. I'm not sure exactly when processing date is for those, but they still got a ways to go. So we're gonna get some pretty good sized turkeys this year. We did get them a little earlier than we were anticipating because the hatchery had them earlier, which is fine. We'll just end up with a little bit bigger turkeys. Not a bad thing. So now the turkeys are moved, we'll go ahead and we'll take care of the rest of the animals. And while we're doing that, we're gonna start filling up our tote for refilling our pig wallow. We use this 250 gallon tote, IBC tote, to bring water over to the pigs. Now that all the animals are done, let's go fill the pig wallow. I usually try to fill the water to about this first bar, and that seems to be just about enough to fill the little wallow we made. If you haven't seen that video, the short, I'll put the link in the description. You can check out making the pig wallow short. I think it's a pretty good one. I normally refill the pig wallow once a day in the afternoon. I'm doing my recording in the mornings. This is morning chores that you're seeing. So the water's a little more full than it would normally be when I refill the wallow. So I probably didn't need as much water. It's just going to overflow a little bit more and give them a little more mud. They'll have fun with it. So our pigs are growing pretty good too. See, here's Bacon Bits. He's getting to be a pretty good size. Porky's looking pretty good too. I don't know if you can see him. He was running around in the background there. So keeping up on the update theme, this is our embarrassment of a corn patch, if you can even call it that. We planted corn here last year too, so we were trying an experiment doing corn on corn, and obviously the results aren't very good. But I don't know if it's just because of that or if it's because we didn't water like at all when it got dry. I think we did it once. We have a short of that. I'll put that in the description. And we haven't weeded it. As you can see, a lot of the weeds are actually taller than the corn. So I'm thinking the corn just got choked out. We didn't fertilize it. We didn't compost, nothing. So I think it was just more of a neglect problem than it was a corn on corn problem. So yeah, that's our corn. So the last thing on our little update tour is going to be Dana's garden. Me personally, I don't do much of the gardening. I don't get into that kind of thing. I enjoy the animals and doing the projects and that kind of stuff, and Dana really finds enjoyment out of the garden. However, this year, she struggled a little bit with motivation, and I think that's because the state of the garden was in. I mean, everything was just weeds, walkways, everything. You couldn't walk in here. So we're doing a major garden overhaul this year. I'll put a link to that playlist in the description as well. All the videos I mentioned and playlists will be in the description if you want to check those out. But anyway, so we're currently working on putting gravel in all the walkways and just kind of cleaning things up. We added a couple more beds. But as far as stuff coming out of the garden this year, there's not a lot. She got some zucchinis, I think, or cucumbers. I can't remember which one. We got a few pumpkins we got coming out and a handful of tomatoes. We had some garlic, onions, but nothing much. I think she got a couple potatoes too. I'm sure once she sees this, she'll tell me all the other stuff she got. But anyway, it's just, this year was not a garden year for us. We just didn't succeed on the corn, we didn't succeed in the garden. But we're hoping that putting all this time and effort into it and making this look a lot better will give us the motivation to be out here more and do it. So hopefully you guys found this entertaining or interesting. If you did, please like the video. We'd really appreciate it. Consider subscribing to the channel. Obviously we got a lot more to go on garden project. We got a lot more to go with animals. We got Kate's playhouse we're building, working on the tractor, repairing, trucks and tractors and equipment on the farm. All kinds of great stuff. So please consider subscribing, and thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.